Yes, didn't forget it this time. We're playing some more Chrono Trigger, and last time we defeated Magus at his evil lair. Were wildly flung into the distant past, where we had Isla join the team again. And we finally defeated the reptiles and also learned that Lavos fell from the sky as a meteor and then buried deep beneath the ground. And the arrival of Lavos itself created a giant time gate that threw us into a time, an era that is thus far unknown to us. And it's one of the most magical places, pun very much intended, in gaming for me. We're at the Kingdom of Zeal. I stopped here last time because we have to talk to a lot of NPCs now, and I didn't want to only have like dialogue at the very end of last stream. But yeah, this is where we are. We went into the land bridge. Let's just go in. Let's check out Zeal. I love this music, by the way. I say it every single time we get into a new area in this game. But hey, I love the music in this game so much. Look at these. Look at them. I think we know that guy. This is the eternal kingdom of Zeal, where dreams can come true. But at what price? Bye. We'll see you again. Welcome to Anhasa, in the magical kingdom of Zeal. We find truth in the bliss of sleep. Say, big same. Dear me, and who might you be? I love how they all speak very, very proper. You're just so lazy. It's so worth it, though, Davey. And even if you don't know what you're doing, this game is pretty short for a JRPG. Like, if I weren't reading anything and just playing through this game for my own enjoyment, I would probably be done in like 10 to 12 hours. And I think my first playthrough was like 20. What strange visitors. Welcome to Zeal. Is this part of a dream? Queen Zeal rules our magical kingdom. She's without peer in beauty and greatness. The queen has given us everything. After the king died, she nurtured magic, which has advanced the kingdom. And she's back to sleep. I mean, good for her, right? The queen has sealed the elemental weapons in the North Palace. You can see its entrance on the northern continent, but no one is allowed there. Oh, he even shows me. Ah, that one. It's so good, you just want to bop your head to it. The door to the North Palace is sealed with a mysterious energy. Even we, the enlightened ones, cannot open it. Oh, shop. I wouldn't mind getting some stuff. You thought you did, but you didn't. You now did. I have some nice trivia that I got for today. Most of it was written down literally 10 minutes before the stream. Let's start with this one because I find it fascinating. I just learned this today. The head engineer, by which I mean the person who was doing the engineering, not someone who was engineering how to give head. The head engineer of the Gotthard Tunnel, the at that point largest train tunnel in the world in Switzerland, died in the tunnel while expecting it, while it was being built. He was inspecting the progress of the work that was being done, and he felt like weak. He probably had a heart attack or something similar. And, well, maybe he didn't die immediately in. I guess he was carried out and died then, but he pretty much died in the tunnel. He didn't live to see his work. The largest train tunnel in the world at that point come to pass, be opened. I could use some ethers? Sure, why not? Oh, because they're fucking expensive, holy shit. 5. Finally spent some time to configure your pedal board. Compressor tuner cores and then distortion preamps. That sounds reasonable. I feel like a lot of people would go stuff like chorus and reverb, if you have anything like that, would put that before. I would put that after the distortion. But I personally really, really like putting... Wait, let me rephrase that. No. I like putting like a chorused or a delayed signal into distortion instead of the other way around. It's something that I do sometimes with the modular, because it gets, depending on how crazy your oh, hello, how crazy your distortion gets, it can create some wild effects. You literally put compressor third in the chain. It's a good rule of thumb whenever you make an effects chain that you always put dynamics first. Dynamics are insanely sound shaping and signal shaping, and I'm not saying that there can't be a reason to put them later, but you usually want to have dynamics, so compressors, exciters, limiters, all of those you want to have at the very beginning of the chain. You can put them afterwards, but I would put compressors. At least one compressor always at the beginning, especially with bass. You always have like an insane difference in sound level with bass. So you should put a compressor first and center so that everything that comes after is at a nice same volume. That boy's looking at us weird, and he has a cat! 'Tis a southern lad. What wrong? That animal good food? The black wind howls. One among you will shortly perish. Urchin, halt! I knoweth not what this portends. What an unpleasant lad. Strange one, but not bad boy. So that was one of the most important scenes in this entire game. You're not using chorus and distortion at the same time. Yeah, that makes sense. You can though, and will probably sound pretty wild, but I mean, it depends on the setup of the band, right? That takes up... Such a wild signal takes up a lot of space in the band, and you need a song that accounts for that. It's pretty much built around that. This is a spring of recovery. Heal your mind and body here. Ooh. The Queen's Palace is at the center of Zeal. From there, she protects the entire world. That's why we could sleep our days away. Oh, right. That's that. Hey, Koma, good to see you. Yeah, you can definitely just DI into the mixing desks. Wonder what's inside the North Palace. Bet there's a key to it in the palace, but entry is strictly forbidden. I am a butterfly dreaming I'm a man. Or am I? Or a bowling ball dreaming I'm a plate of sashimi. Never assume that what you see and feel is real. The lounge jacket? Well, I'll go get it. I really, really should have just resetted everyone's points after I started streaming again. Oh, hey, here. There you go. It's kind of hard to see because it's also black, but it is. It's one of my nice ones. She's real. What are you? Okay. Truth exists in dreams. Herbal tea, crystals. Do you believe in fate? Which means our lives are all predetermined. Well, no, actually. You're right. We're the masters of our own destinies. Speaking of which, I believe there may be a doorway of destiny somewhere around here. Oh, don't you worry about that one. I will probably eventually maybe find it. The city of Kaja, where they study magic, lies on the edge of the western continent. The airship Blackboard is kept there. He earned them through heritage? Kinda. I mean, I didn't really have a lot of things for people to spend them on when I first had them, so people just accumulated them. And they were still active. Like, all of the points that people got in 2021 are still there. I'm Doreen. Seek the hidden path and open the doors of knowledge, each in turn. But how, though? Like, I know in theory what I have to do. You get down there. But I don't know in what order I have to do things. Maybe I need to... Yeah. Do you tell me that? No, you just teleport around again. I think someone in the next town will tell me. Trivia point again! What the fuck even did I write down here? Oh! Yeah, I can tell this. This is... I don't know how well known this is. It was pretty well known for a while. In 1969, nice year by the way, Theodor Adorno, who was one of the like most influential social philosophers of the post-World War time in Germany, there was an assassination done on him, but it was not. I don't know how to. Hey, Sammy, good to see you. I don't know how to translate it because I don't think it's well known enough to have an official English title. But they didn't want to like assassinate him with. They didn't attack him with weapons. But 3 students of his went up to him and exposed their breasts. And in German, it's called Busenattentat. You can look it up. I promise it's real. They wanted to protest his... like, he was an idea giver to the... like, 68er generation of, like, hippies and out-of-parliament opposition. But that eventually, like, went past his ideas, so they wanted to protest Adorno not, in their mind, not following suit to his own ideas by supporting them. I like a chastination. Not gonna lie, that's a good one. What have you entered into? Well, Coma wanted trivia, and I mean, when people want trivia, I give them trivia. Have you noticed the separation of the very nice and serene and musically interesting Kingdom of Zeal floating in the sky? And the insanely bleak landscape on the floor? This is the magical city of Kajar. We do experiments for the queen. Your power differs from ours. In you I sense a strange aura of kindness. So you don't have kindness, I guess. Combine the ancient rainbow shell and the sunstone to create incredible weapons and items. But now only the guru of life has the skill. Elemental power usage is forbidden. Ah, plants are so content. I wish I could be too. Is it here? Yeah, I already went through it. With the elemental books. That's the Sun Keep you see on the southern continent. A sunstone, once the source of this world's power, was kept there. But when we began using our new energy source, it was sealed up just like the North Palace. They claim we don't need the energy of this tired old planet. The K is ajar. And since there are plants here, it's also ajar. His only friend other than his sister is that stupid cat. What tempest rages in his head? We've been seeing a lot of Janus lately. He appears upset and paces around. Queen Zeal has 2 heirs, Shala and Janus. Ich hab grad why did I speak German? I just said Janus. I think it's Janus? I'm going to say Janus, maybe. I don't know. And also, I don't know if people say Scala or Shala. I always said Shala. Maybe it's It's probably Janus. Yeah. Well, we'll see. Shala's an incredible child who has extraordinary magical powers. Being so gifted, she'll breeze through life. My, you've got an unusual aura. So you must possess the skill too. It must be very primitive compared to ours, you poor things. Bastard. How did we come by our skills? And why do others lack them? Who cares? Those lacking magic have always lived beneath its clouds as the earthbound ones. After all, they lack what we have. Oh, right. Yeah. Hi. Thanks. I've got load shields, but I cannot sell them unless the queen says it's okay. Yeah, go back to sleep. He does, doesn't he? The Ocean Palace lies deep beneath the waves. It's a symbol of the queen's power. The palace is the source of light which sustains all living things. Queen Zeal the Great. The Earthbound ones are being allowed to work on the construction of the palace. So they do have a purpose after all. The construction of the Ocean Palace is behind schedule. Eternal Palace beneath the waves will be a sight to see when it's done. Or maybe not, because it's under the water. Pretty hard to see, actually. Indeed. That great aeroplane Blackbird, which Balthazar built. When it soars in the sky, it looks alive. Balthazar is truly a genius. The gurus of life, time, and reason live in Zeal. Their skill and knowledge is supreme. Zeal's advances stem from a new energy source. Its power surpasses that of the elements. I heard a strange prophet has come to the palace. I don't know the details, but I heard he has uncanny powers. Oops, that's a defective item. Too bad, huh? Give me the non-defective one then. I'm working on a tab that will boost magical skill, but my precious products have been disappearing lately. Must be the naughty new that hit them. They love pranks. What can I do? I heard Charlotte's powers far exceed those of her mother. A seal in Zeal? A seal in Zeal? But there are a lot of news. Which is not news to me. God damn it. Then there's her stepbrother. Stepbrother? What? What? I don't remember that. The naughty new, yeah, you read that correctly. I'm not sure if that's still in the like DS translation, which I think is closer to the DS to the original Japanese script. I definitely don't remember anything about Stepbrother. What are you doing, Step Janus? Janus? Joe? No. He's of royal blood, but he doesn't seem to have a speck of magic. A guru once told me that the Sunstone could store the almost infinite energy of our sun. But if its energy were to used up, it would lose its glow and change into a moonstone. Did you know a moonstone can be recharged if you leave it in the sun? But it takes aeons, so it's unlikely for us to see that gorgeous glow again. Speck of magic. Water summons wind, wind makes fire dance. Water, wind, fire. Water. Wind. I don't know if there actually is a fire book in here or if it's just in the other city. Oh, there it is. That was easy after I doubted it. Found something strange. But a black rock is inside. It all began aeons ago when man's ancestors picked up a shard of a strange red rock. Its power, which was beyond human comprehension, cultivated dreams. In turn, I can't read today. In turn, love and hate were born. Only time will see how it all ends. Something cute, a black rock. Oh, you mean the Specchio doll? I don't actually know what it's called, a Specchio doll. Can I organize this? What the frick is even a black rock? Oh, it's a triple tag thing. It's a copy of Final Fantasy VII. I mean, I don't know, when did Final Fantasy VII? When did Final Fantasy VII come out? Was it 97? Because I think this is 95. So it would have been pretty close. Dark Eternal. Does it tell me which characters I need? Probably not. I'm not really a big fan of the triple tags. What was it? Wait. Water, wind, fire. About the investment firm? Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's an investment firm, right? Chrono Trigger does feel ahead of its time, yeah. Especially when it comes to storytelling. Then again, I mean, this is not the first game that has a wonderful story, obviously. It's not even the first Square Enix game that has, or Squaresoft, I guess back then, that has a really good story. I mean, Final Fantasy VI is older than this. I personally prefer Chrono Trigger, like quite a bit actually. But Final Fantasy VI is also amazing. Well, that's fire. Well, that's wind. God damn it. There we go. Gimme! Yes. Teach me, senpai. The Guru of Reason is gone. Challenge me. Okay, here we go. I don't remember if I have to do anything special. I don't think so. Donk. I think they either do 1 damage or reduce you to 1 damage. Which could be annoying. I do prefer the game I have tattoos of. I mean, you don't know if I have tattoos of what do it? Stop, Chris. No! I'm so slow with menuing. We've just started again. Oh, they didn't. They did 0 to her. And 0 to Chrono. Maybe I have a tattoo of Final Fantasy VI, you don't know. He called me a weakling. Hey, but at least it's not... At least I don't have to restart. Thank you so much for dropping by, Davey. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful band practice. Hope to see you soon. Okay, but it's really nice of the game to not actually, like, kill me. No, I don't have a Final Fantasy tattoo. If I were to get one, I would legitimately probably get one of 3. Let's see if we can make this work. You could try to find a Final Fantasy tattoo on me. You won't find one. Or I'm very surprised. Where's the slurp kiss? No, that's the wrong one! I'm an idiot. I'm so bad at menuing. I've always been so bad at menuing in these games. Fuck it, I'm using a lapis. It might not even be... Oh, well, it is happening. I'm not sure if there's a trick to this, other than maybe I should do this later. You know what? Let's read the frickin' book first, before I challenge him again. Hello. Mystery of Life, Volume 841, Chapter 26. All life begins with new and ends with new. This is the truth. This is my belief. At least for now. No, I need to defeat him. I need to learn the secret technique. I think I get it from him. Or them. Them'll. No reading, nerd. Well, if I finally get my ADHD medication, then I can finally read again. I mean, maybe I should... Oh, God, I'm so bad at menuing. Maybe I should just use, like, AoE magic spells, right? It's the Kingdom of Magic and so on. Nice, okay. It's still probably the weirdest healing technique, but hey, it's working. No, it's... Wait, huh? Oh, that's Chrono, right. Chrono's not place number 2. Bonk. Please, senpais, teach me. If I get what I'm thinking of somewhere completely different, which might be the case. I mean, if this playthrough so far has shown anything, it's that while I do remember a lot about this game, not having played it in 5 years has definitely put a damper on my memories. Let's just do... Oh, right, he has a normal... He does have multi-heal now. The music is so good. The music in this entire game is good. But I love how this music immediately sounds so very non-threatening. Which does kind of show you that... I mean, they don't kill you. If they reduce you to 1 HP, they just bring you outside, I guess. And it sounds like a happy-go-lucky tune, while outside sounds very mysterious and... yeah, somewhat out of this world. Zeal in general feels very strange in comparison to all of the other eras, and it's supposed to. There we go. That should not have taken 4 tries. But I mean, I also shouldn't have taken 2 times in uni, so who cares? Tell me. You're strong, take this. Oh, it's a magic tab. A speed tab. No. It didn't even get me what I wanted. But it did give me something good, so... I guess I get what I thought I would get here from the palace then. That's true. Not giving up is a huge part in showing strength. Oop, went past it. This is actually, by the way, I talked about how I only use the same party combination in this game every time I play it. And it's pretty much true, especially for the final party. But this is, what we're playing right now is a deviation from the party that I usually use at this point, because I normally don't take either. My normal party at this point in the game is Chrono Frog Luca. Right, we can, 5 minutes. I'm saving the magic tabs, I already said that. But we can give the speed tab to the frog. Who now has, how much? 13. I think 16 is max. Then it'll turn into a star. Did you want to be taken? Isla does not ask. Isla takes for herself. I'm an idiot. I mean, that is known, but still. Isla no ask, Isla take. Immediately different vibes. This is the Queen's Palace, the center of Zeal Kingdom, which makes this the center of the universe. There, it's you! Could you scratch my back? Sure. Oh, thanks. You got it. Ah, thank you. I learned the new scratch point. I thought that's what I was getting from the fight. Because now, we have another new to scratch. It's an Ardor kingdom called Zeal and Ardor. I don't think I get the pun. But no, there isn't. That's the wrong door. Get scratched! No! No! Hehe! I found a magic tab. Thank you. You can provide me with a... That sounds like homework. I can provide a thesis with citations explaining the nature of my pun. Now we can explore the palace for real. But when you need to scratch anew, you need to scratch anew. The source of our energy lies deep below the sea. Now that its exact location has been found, the Ocean Palace will be built. Use the Queen's Hall to get to the Queen Palace, the Ocean Palace, which is under construction. The Wandering Prophet is amazing. All his prophecies have come true. It's as if he knows the future. How eerie. Even Balthasar is gone after designing the Blackbird and the Ocean Palace. Thanks, Coma. How strange that the 3 gurus who guide Zeal have all disappeared. They say that Gaspar, the Guru of Time, continues his work on some deserted island. He's making a Chrono Trigger. That's the name of the thing! Or Time Egg or something. But no one has seen him for ages. They dropped the name of the thing. The man's a newcomer, but his accurate prophecies earned the Queen's trust. It's like Mass Effect, yeah, where I said they called it fuck because the text scrolled too quickly. He's a drifter, but he's not one of us enlightened ones, nor of the earthbound ones either. Yeah, chill. I was trying to read the book. Yeah, you did remember the name of the game this time. Did you know that Balthasar, the Guru of Reason, has secret rooms in Enhasa and Kajar? I do, because I just went to both of those. Ask the Queen or the Gurus if you want to know about the Mammon Machine and the Ocean Palace. But just between us, she probably won't give you the time of day. They translated the conduit as tube? That's it. Mass Effect, the Mass Effect trilogy pretty much immediately falls into the time slot where I decided to play games only in English. But Mass Effect 1 I did play in German, and I don't remember that. I did stop. I don't remember if I played 2 in English or German, but that was right around the time when I played those that I switched. I definitely still played 1 in German. I remember that they called it the Geth Gate. Something that they did apparently remedy in the second game and started calling them Geth instead of Gate, which is a weird title for them. But then that was when I switched over to playing games in English and I never looked back. The Queen's aide, Dalton, was in charge of the Ocean Palace until some traveling prophet took over. He's in a bad mood, so you should avoid him. The completion of the Ocean Palace will allow Zeal to last forever, and there will be no fear or sadness, just eternal peace. Is that so? The Queen must have borne pain and sorrow in silence. No pain, no gain, which is why we're the buff kingdom of Zeal. Zeal, too, was born out of much sacrifice and work. I can't read today. No Röhre, please. This will take you to the bedroom. The singular bedroom? This whole freaking kingdom only has one bedroom? I mean, it has an entire town that's only about sleeping. Oh, there are 2, apparently. Sharla's pendant was made from the same red rock as the Mammon Machine. When she chants, the pendant glows. Who needs more than one? I mean, if we look at it like this. And that's Charlotte's theme. If you have headphones on, like I do, you realize that the bell-like arpeggios are moving like from left through right in the stereo field. Shala! Oh, you're back, Janus. I haven't decided on... I guess I'm going with Janus now. Is something wrong? The black wind. You feel it too? Don't worry, it'll be alright. Now hold on to this. J-anus? I don't think I can do that. What is it? They did that, yeah, they definitely did that, Sammy. It's a kind of amulet. Something should happen, it'll protect you. I wish I could be with you always, but Mother has other plans. She's not our mother. She looks like Mother, but inside she's changed. Still I can't. Janus, I'm sorry. Excuse me, Highness. Oh, I have a very deep voice, apparently. The Queen asks for your immediate presence at the Ocean Palace. All right. Well, Janus, I'll be going. Oh, who might you be? Miss Shala, please hurry. If you're late, I'll be punished. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I will not be omitting any J's. Go away. Don't waste your time. Alphador only likes me. It's a cute cat. Man, this music. Have I talked to you? Yes, I have talked with you. I've not talked with you. My, what strange clothes. You must be travelers from afar. Use the Spring of Recovery. I already did. Visitors, do you like plants? Yes. Oh, you're just like me. But the Queen ordered me to burn this sapling I received from the Guru of Life. He said it was a magical sapling with powers to cure the environment. What shall I do? Defy your Queen. Plant it. You're right. Even if it is the Queen's command, the Guru of Life gave it to me. Can't burn it. I'm going to grow it with love. Someday it may save the environment. Did I talk with you? Yes, I do. Did he do? Yeah. Beings that are born of dreams must return to them. The power of Laos can make hopes and dreams come true. I wonder how old man Malkir is. Humans are so odd. I want to be the wind, Massa. Oh, you will be someday. Big Sister Doreen's at Anhasar. What? Oh, that's because she likes dreams. I like the wind better. I feel like I skipped something. You have to distract yourself from low-level video editing. Ah, the nightmare. This leads to the Hall of the Mammon Machine. The Prophet's aura is full of hatred and sorrow. He'll destroy himself and those he loves. Must have been the winds. The black winds? Do they howl? Beyond is the Hall of the Mammon Machine. The incredible energy of Lavos pervades it. The Mammon Machine? You came to see it? Yes. I thought so. Feel the flow of the mighty Lavos' power? Oh, I feel faint. Nope. This is the source of Zeal's strength, the Mammon Machine. It draws and magnifies the infinite power of Lavos. If the Mammon Machine is moved to the Ocean Palace, we can extract even more energy from Lavos. The ultimate dream of eternal youth and life is now possible. Our almighty Queen, our kingdom of Zeal will reign forever. When the Mammon machine was finished, the Queen changed almost overnight. Just between us, I heard that anyone who opposes her, and not just the Earthbound ones, vanishes. Melchior, who opposed the Queen's plans, has vanished. Not thinking what I am, are you? Do I look like I'm thinking something? The 3 gurus made the Mammon machine from the royal family's red rock. Melchior, who has studied much about levers, was in charge of the plans, but then he disappeared. Magic strong enough to control the extraction of energy is needed to control the Mammon machine. There's something glowing that I can't interact with. You tease! The Earth is alive, and it has changed over the aeons. From flat lands into mountains, from mountains into oceans. You may find the way. That is, if you could pass aeons of time at the Forbidden Palace or the Sun Keep. This connects to the Queen's Hall. Thank you, New. Oh, she did take her sweet time. No one may enter while the Queen is away at the Ocean Palace. Your pendant. It looks just like Sharla's. I heard that when Sharla communes with a Mammon machine, her pendant starts to glow. To open the door from the outside, an item like Sharla's pendant is needed to break the seal. Yeah, the other one told me already. Get out of my way! By the way, the pendant that they're talking about, I don't know if all of you connected it. Do I have it in here, actually? I don't think so. It's... Oh, there it is. It's, Marley's pendant from the very beginning of the game. The one that started the whole fucking thing by messing with Luca's transportation device and zipping Marley off to the past. I love how that comes back. I love how it comes back. There we go. Now we can see the Queen! There's no Queen of England! Isla, go! No fear, Chrono! What doth challenge us now? Let me just do a little bit of this. Who are you? How did you get in here? Your Majesty, they are the evildoers I warned you of. How dare you think you could oppose me, you foreigners? You're worse than the gurus. Damn, she put out the worst slur she knew. Fools! Dalton, take them away! Yes, ma'am, by your leave. Golem! I don't think I can do this. We'll see. It's been a while since I actually did this. Donk. She did call us foreigner. In her world view, that's like the worst thing. Dalton is such a name for a servant. Dalton is probably the worst thing in this entire game. Belly flop! Yeah, I don't think this will happen. There are a lot of cannonballs to the head. I love how it says stone an enemy, but you just pick him up and throw him. That doesn't have anything to do with the stone. Yeah, goodbye, Chrono. I think I only managed to do this once. Yeah, there we go. But I played it so often. Yeah, but this is a really difficult fight that you're supposed to lose. You can win it. You can defeat the golem and you get like a bunch of XP for it. But it's really difficult. Like I would have need to actually grind for it. So I think I only did it like once. Ha, fear not. You won't die immediately, that is. By the time we're through with you, you'll be begging us to end your suffering. What a delicious diversion. Idiots. What will you do, Shala? Let us rescue them. I think it's useless. Besides, if they escape, you'll be in trouble. Don't worry about me. You just might be able to rescue the gurus. Are you all right? Quickly escape from the blah 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 blah. Speaking and such. And if you can, please rescue Melchior. He was sent to the Mountain of Woe for opposing the Queen. The Mountain of Woe? That's some place to be sent. Please, you have to help him. I'm afraid I can't allow that. Because of the strike, yeah. I was doing a tiny bit of yelling at the strike today. But mostly I was just walking along. Your meddling tires me. You'll just have to disappear. You mustn't. Stop. Even the cat. Okay. I'll spare them. But in return, you will cooperate, Shala. Now, show me how you came here. So you came in through here. Yeah, we went on strike today. The last one was 2 weeks ago. The last one was before the second... Didn't I forget the freaking word last time as well? Now I'm looking it up. It should be so simple. Negotiations, goddammit. The last strike was before the second round of negotiations, and this one now was after that. And there still wasn't an offer from the other side, so we went on strike again. That's crazy how that immediately put it in my head. How was it? It was fine. I mean, we went around in the city a bunch. We were like 250, 300-ish people, I think. We were less than last time, sadly. But it was still more than I thought it would be. Now, Shala, after I throw them in, I want you to seal the portal shut. No, you can't make me. I mean, I can, though. Obey me. Their lives are at stake. Thank you, Kikon. All right. Goodbye. I like how Chrono was like, bye. Please forgive me. You know me so well for making that a quote. But yeah, sometimes I also just say stuff so you make it a quote. 'Tis true, he hath spared us, but something is amiss. They take energy from lovers. Lovers not get weak? Thou hast seen elsewhere the crest on the doors that the pendant opens, correct? We did. It's been a while, but we did. I love how this also shows if you haven't been there. Like, remember, this is in the future after you go through the sewers. And it's optional at that point. You don't need to go through the sewers. That was a long time ago, yeah. I never went through the sewers in my first playthrough. So when this came out, when this picture came up, I didn't know what I was looking at because I haven't been there. That's one of the very, very rare, like, I'd say, errors in this game. They never made it necessary for you to visit here first, but they still show you the scene when you're here at this point. The freaking Mario Kart stream, that was also a good sound for quotes. A good sound. Hey, Sparky. I am. I've been for an hour, roughly. That was a good source for quotes. I still love... did you just call us a disappointment sandwich? Who's the meat? 'Tis time to depart, eh, Chrono? It is, indeed. Speak of the devil. Sparky's not the devil. Yeah, let's just go there. Not for free. See, Sparky knows her worth. Nice dance, guys. Good job. Good choreography. What a sham. Let's drop! Still love that one. Who put the freaking portal on the cliff? Hello, we're back. Aha! So you've been to the land of magic. Now that the Pillar of Light is sealed, you'll be needing something that will transport you through time. I recall someone working on such a device. The Wings of Time, I believed he called it. I'm afraid he became a tad psychotic, spending so much of his time doing research. Yeah, I can be your Angle or your Davil. Hey, Specky, we were supposed to bring someone. Alright, sweetheart. Unfortunately, you were born before magic existed. But you seem to have other skills that will get you by. No, Specky, but thank you. The whole portal is a cliffhanger? God. Jesus. Nope. Nope. There we go. Gotta get some Speckio. Can we talk about time before magic existed? He just drops that no context. He does. Isn't that fun? I mean, we've been to Isla's time 2 times, and we've been to Zeal now. So, I mean, we do see a bit of a, like, paradigm shift between the times. Wait a second. Isn't there also a portal in the other dome? Am I dumb? Oh! What? I don't think I've ever gotten that. That legitimately surprised me. I didn't even see it. There you go, frog. There you go, frog buddy. He shouldn't spoil us. It's not a spoiler. It's a posed question. Lean square? No. No, this is our only portal there. I guess the other one was point to point then? When does Littlefoot come into the story? Probably ate him already. But if we play, when we eventually get to Final Fantasy VI, there will be some Littlefoot, and we will probably kill a bunch of little feet because they give a lot of XP. Oh, we gotta do the freaking race again. Which button is B? It's this one. Okay. I should know. My freaking controller is a Nintendo controller, so the buttons are actually labeled correctly. No, 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 no. You can also go through the ruins. But why bother? To be completely honest. There's no reason to. Definitely not at this point. Oh. No! Okay. I love how it gives you 3 boosts, but only the last one matters. But at least we got to hear the nice... We got to hear the nice, like, racing music again. Get away, freaking moth. Got to be a moth. I think there was... Hello, we're back. Hey, fellas, look, the seed sprouted. Let me go through there. Since you've come, we've gained the courage to live. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's not here. It's in the friggin' other dome. Hey, it's those people again. We have names, you know. Several of us are called those people. Now, let's do that when we don't have to go through that. It's not that important. Wait a second. Is the shortcut not open anymore? Did we not do this already? We did, definitely. We definitely did, but the shortcut's not open anymore. Fellas, you don't want to be here for this. Oh, they do take more than one hit. I'm actually surprised by that. Freaking Edgar. Oh, Edgar. Never mind then. The princess is in the hallway. We just ran past her. See now... yeah, I read Edgar first as well. Okay, no, there is. The shortcut is still there. professor's programming was, in a sense, his own eulogy. Soon I too will be able to sleep forever. But first, there's one thing I must do. Program error. Memory banks have failed. Well, bro should have debugged his eulogy. The pendant shimmers. Huh? To those who opened the door, I am Balthasar, the Guru of Reason. I once lived in the kingdom of Zeal. A great disaster in Zeal somehow threw me into this era. To my surprise, Lavos exists here, and I suspect in other periods as well. Aeons ago, Lavos descended from the heavens. Burrowing deep into the world's core, he began to consume our planet's energy and grow stronger. Lavos disappeared briefly when he was summoned away by a mighty wizard who lived in Gardia in the year 600. In 1999, Lavos claims this area and reigns from high atop Death Peak. Lavos continues to replicate. Like a giant parasite, he is consuming our world. He's eaten the forbidden honey. Yeah, you mean everything. Everything. Forced to live here, I continued to conduct research on Lavos. But I am growing old, and it's impossible to keep sane in such trying times. So before I lose it completely, I shall safeguard my data and my ultimate creation. How I long to return home. But I have grown frail. So you who have opened the door, I leave things in your hands. Only by mastering time itself do you stand a chance against Lavos. And Lavos eats world. The odds will be against you, but you are true heroes. The world is in your hands. Open now the last door and take what you find there, my last invention. My wings of time. There it is. This moves through time. Is this the spaceship? It is. What this thing? Can we get the seats, please? There we go. Dude waited to put the seats in until we were here. Scared you, didn't I? It's me, Balthasar. I copied my memory into this thing. What do you think? Now let me in! Anyway, there's something I need to explain. Well, he forgot. True. Namely, how to transcend time. Press the Y button for the time gauge, and use LNR to select an era. Oh yeah, before you go, why don't you... name my time machine. I wanted to look up how to really pronounce this. I think it's epic. It's not epoch. It's not e-poggers. It's not estrogen poggers, even though estrogen is pretty poggers. I think it's epic. I don't think it's epoch. I think it's epic. I will say epic, or I will rename it. No, I won't rename it. I will look it up before the next stream. Hop aboard! Mumble mumble? You're still mumbling. Like ages? Oh, he still only does this. Okay. End of Professor's message. The American pronunciation is supposed to be epic, The British pronunciation is to be epoch. Ah, so both are right. Like epoch? That sounds the worst. I agree. I think I like epic more. Even though I usually prefer the British pronunciation for a lot of things. We can even go straight to the apocalypse, if we fancy, or the end of time. Let's go to the end of time first. Feeling like a Pokemon. Pronounced German styles as Epoch. But that's not how you say it in German, it's Epoch. With a just like in... I just recently watched that clip again of frickin' Gale in Baldur's Gate 3 where he tells you how to pronounce a spell. He goes, pay attention to the trach part. Gotta be at the back of your throat. Trach. What's happening? It graded fast! Epoch's capable of this? I mean, she loves it. Trach. Man, it's kind of wild that I finished Baldur's Gate 3 so long ago now. And even Kikon's playthrough, which I watched, has been done for a few months now, I think. It's wild. Disembark, please. Hey! Don't you hate me? Say hello like a normal man. Interesting. So he actually finished the Wings of Time. In fact, gave his life for it. Why not put that device to good use? Take it to the ancient land of magic. Come see me anytime. Think of me as your guide. Do friends have a tradition to use native languages for demonic and ancient languages? Spells are just Dutch and Norwegian. As you know, Sparky, to both English and German speakers, Dutch sounds insanely funny. So I love the idea of having magical spells and demons be Dutch. I love that one. I'm going to take... Right, how do I say this? Gone to take? That was weird. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and then we'll return to Zeal. I'll be right back. Okay. Let up, Drempels. A Dutch. I mean, you can. There is a Dutch Gandalf. I'm pretty sure there is a Dutch dub for Lord of the Rings. Anyway, let's do a little in-game save and a little emulator save. And then let's hop on and leave. Full speed ahead. To 12,000 BC. All right, here it's called the Dark Ages. I think in the DS version it's called Antiquity. The stone, you mean Lord of the Weed? Oh man, I haven't thought about Lord of the Weed in a long time. Lord of the Weed, for the uninitiated, is a super old German redub of like the first 15 to 20 minutes of the power is sealed, goddammit. First 15 to 20 minutes of Fellowship of the Ring. And I very distinctly remember seeing it before YouTube. Like it was shared on CDs on school ground. It was wild. This is Algedi, the village of the Earthbound ones, which is us, and we don't look so nice. We look very, very bent down. We have bad posture now. The Earthbound ones lack magical powers. That's why we were banished from Zeal. God. I feel like, at least for a time, every person between like 5 years older to a few years younger than me would automatically know what you mean if you go quack quack. They did that for like the background in Lord of the Weeds for the first scene when Frodo meets Gandalf. Like instead of putting bird and frog sound effects in, they just did that. Wanna buy something? Yes. How the fuck do you have amazing weapons? I am unburdened by this knowledge. Well, I feel like it's it's a very German thing. And two, it's, and at this point, a very old thing. I mean, damn, I think Lord of the Weed was like 2003 or something. Let's buy some stuff. Oh, holy shit. I totally didn't realize how expensive those were. I wouldn't have bought the freaking bow for Marley. You watched Kommissar Rex? That's also a very old, at this point, old German thing. Man, I haven't thought about that in so long. I want to keep the Masamune for Frog. I know technically we can get a better weapon for him now, but we would have to get rid of the hero medal. It's an hour? I think I only ever saw 45 minutes or so of it. 25 minutes or so. But it's been probably like at least 20 years till I saw for when I saw it last. There might be. There's a chance I legitimately don't remember. You get set AF? Yeah, I've been. I mean, we've been through in the Netherlands on holidays a lot of times, and I do remember getting. Oh, can I not sell the freaking sword? Well, never mind then. I do remember that there was just German television, which was weird to me. But I guess it kind of makes sense. Like, it's so close. If you're on the other side of the border in Germany, you probably also get Dutch TV. Many inhabitants of this land were taken to build the Ocean Palace and were never seen again. We will be there again for the Tolkien Days, yeah. I mean, the Tolkien Days are not in the Netherlands, but it's so close that we just decided to get a hotel in the Netherlands because apparently no one else thought of that, so it wasn't booked out. Tall and keen. The Queen put the Mammon machine in the Ocean Palace to absorb Lavos' energy. Is that safe? She locked the Guru of Life up on the Mountain of Woe for opposing her. Situation's hopeless. It is dangerously close. That's what you said last time, yeah. The Guru of Life said that Sir Janus, I pronounced this name 7 different times, has stronger powers than even Miss Sharla. Janus must be using her and the Queen to get to Lavos. We were talking about eventually going to Efteling. I definitely want to go because from what Sammy has shown me, there are a lot of animatronics in Efteling, and that's something that I really love. And it's something that the amusement parks that I've been to in the last few years have really like gotten rid of. The Hansa Park, which is close to here, which has fantastic rides and everything, really cool rides, but it pretty much doesn't have any animatronics anymore. Now only the 3 gurus and Miss Sharla treat us as equals. I wonder when Miss Sharla's gonna come and play with us. You're there for an Efteling guide? We haven't made any plans, but it is something we thought about. But since there's the Tolkien Days, and I think like 2 or 3 weeks later we're already on the move again because that's when Super Booth is. If it'll happen this year, it'll probably more be towards the end of the year, and so maybe it'll be something for next year. It's crazy how full this year is already. Especially the first half. Oh, it's first Super Booth and Tolkien Days. Right, gotcha. Beast Nest is dangerous. Better stay away, okay? Right, you're right. Tolkien Days are late May. Spend the night? Yes. Why not? We haven't seen the sleeping sprites in a long time. Oh, look how cute they look. Super Booth is a synth convention. I couldn't think of the word convention. In Berlin. And it's in early May. And Kikon and I are going. Tolkien clashes with TwitchCon. It also clashes with like a medieval fair that Kikon and I usually go to. Which is funny because that would have made 3 things in May. But Tolkien Days and the medieval fair are on the same weekend this year. We'll be eating so much, that is the plan. Neustadt Glewe, Komma. We've been there 2 times now, the last 2 years. Long ago, the enlightened ones and the earthbound ones lived as one. Oh yeah, no. No Ö here. This is a non-diphthong zone. Our hero, the Guru of Life, rejected the Queen's plan, so he was banished to the Mountain of Woe. This hole leads to the Beast's nests. Through the nest you'll reach the place of chains, which anchors the Mountain of Woe. Well. Ah, give me that. A power tab. Another one for my boy. Nice. He does have more power than Chrono now, but not as much as Isla. Now, do I remember how this boss works? No, is the answer. We're planning to go to a Hunter Fest in Meraluna. That's nice. Oh, you still don't have water too. And to the Spains. Ooh, nice. Chrono learns life. Chrono got a life. By which, obviously, this game means Chrono learned how to defibrillate something as someone with his lightning powers to bring them back to life. Brains. Don't you dare do something. He is a real life wire. Have I think I probably, at like some point, have mentioned that I got shocked by electricity, like by a power outlet once, right? I think I did. That's the boss. Again, I don't remember necessarily how it works. You can't pass through here. Let's see. Okay. I think you're not supposed to kill the imp first. Let's see what happens if we attack the imp. Yeah, he does this. It was in my old job at the theater. Oh, no. Volt bite. We were changing outlets, which we were not supposed to do. We were the audio department. So, but we were rebuilding the FOH, and we were. It was the situation where, wow, if we wait for the electricians, nothing's ever going to happen, and so I was politely asked by my colleague to change an outlet. And he said, don't worry. I disconnected it. And he sure as fuck didn't. So I directly touched, like, mains voltage, like 240 volts. And normally, when that happens in a work context, you're supposed to go to the hospital immediately and stay there for 24 hours, because heart problems can arise within like 24 hours. But of course, we need to get this done. So suck it up. Man, I'm so glad to not work at the theater anymore. Did play with cattle wire. That's definitely a different sensation, let me tell you. Yeah, you should. You should, 100%. I agree. Now, it was not a pleasant experience. The whole theater was not a pleasant experience. I mean, thankfully I was fine. I think by now it would have manifested. Yeah, I did learn my lesson on that. But man, 3 years stage theater was wild. It was a wild time, in hindsight. Never trust my coworkers. I mean, now I have coworkers who are actually trustworthy. Which is also a new sensation. I mean, not really, because I've been at this job for 4 years now, but... before that job, that was definitely a new sensation. How about you throw that one? Whoa. Yeah. I mean, it was one of my first jobs, right? I didn't want to... Like, it's a typical, you start out, you're very, very unsure. And you don't want to be the guy who says, no, I'm not going to do that when you're new at a job. Especially when you just started working. It was my second ever job, and I was there for like 4 months or so when that happened. It was very early on. Yeah, I've been at my current job for 4 years now. I started 1st of January, or well, technically 2nd of January, in 2022. Exactly. Very much exactly. And I learned a lot what I don't want anymore. Which is why it was so funny to me when a coworker of mine, he just got a promotion, and I reached out to him saying that, like, he became deputy team lead, and I'm deputy team lead in my team at work, and I reached out to him and say, hey, congratulations. If you need anything, like if you want to know what happened when I got my promotion, just tell me. I will be there and ready to assist you. And here's what I got. I got something like an official document saying that I'm deputy team lead, signed by my like highest boss, and I got like extra money. I get this amount extra, so this is what you want to look out for. Anything less, and they're trying to rip you off. All my jobs teach me what I never want again. I mean, I don't want to work, so that's also that. And he, when I reached out to him and told him that, this is his like second job, and he's only like a year younger than me or so. But he asked me, what do I need the signed document for? I was like, oh, you're so innocent. You're so innocent. Bless you. Trust me, you don't want to learn the lesson that I learned the hard way. Which is that if you don't have anything written down, they will try to rip you off. They will try to go back on everything. Eventually. By the way, Kikon, I forgot to mention this. The coworker today from our server group that I talked with a bunch during the strike, I mentioned to him because he's the like one of the primary people who organizes our apprentices. And I told him what the apprentices were doing while they were at my station for a week. And I told him that we did soldering, for example. And his reaction was, I would also like to know how to solder. So apparently I'm also training, like showing one of our server guys how to solder. Probably like next week. After already teaching another one of my coworkers who went to me after the apprentices were done with their soldering, with the soldering job I had lined up for them, and went like, Can you show me soldering as well? Yeah, of course, come in. I like to show people how to solder. It kind of was like that, Sparky. It kind of felt like a teach me senpai moment. I do legitimately like to teach people how to solder. Because I feel like a lot of people don't have that skill. I mean, I know a lot of people don't have that skill. As such a teacher, which is funny because my mother wanted me to be a teacher and I was vehemently against that. And still am. I will never be a teacher. The guru on Mount Woe. The thing is, I like explaining, but I don't like being a teacher. My thing was, my mother, when I said I wanted to do something with music, she was like, can't you do something like teaching music? And my reaction to her, what I said to her was, Mom? No, I don't call my mother Mom. I don't know why I said that. I said, Mother, I know what it's like to be in a class of 25 people, in a music class in school of 25 people, and 2 of those students are interested in what the teacher's saying. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. You can solder too, but the worst and unfunctional way. I dare not build a synth kit. There's some synth kits that don't require soldering. And are just like screwing a bunch of things together. Like the Mavis. I didn't do any soldering for the Mavis. But arguably that's not a DIY kit. It was just like... It was not really just assembled. Exactly, Sparky, and that's exactly why I didn't want to do it. But what I learned again from the 1 week that the apprentices were in like assigned to my team, because they don't really have anything to do with what I'm doing. They were just supposed to be in every team for 1 week, so they get a feeling for what every team is doing. But we're so far removed from their IT job. Like they're learning to be IT system administrators, which we have absolutely nothing to do with. But what I learned again is that I legitimately would love working with apprentices, because that's not a school class, right? They did at least kind of choose to learn that job. But sadly, I have just no contact with them for more than a week. And a good friend of mine just recently became an educator at his company. He's now part of like a 3-man team that handles the apprenticeships. That does everything with the apprentices. And it's so cool, and it was so fun to hear him talk about it. Yeah, but I would have to pay that myself, though. Because there's no way I can get an apprentice... I don't even know how you would say it. An Ausbilderschein paid for by my workplace. They would ask me, rightfully so, what the fuck I need it for at my job. And it's like almost $1,000. I would, yeah. It's definitely not out of the question, but it is $1,000, and it is like 2 weeks that I would have to somehow get. It's just one synth module. That's a dangerous rationale. Come on. Nice. These are enemies. There are a bunch of them here. They give 1,000 XP and 100 tech points, which is a lot. But they disable all magic. They're very hard to hit with physical attacks. And they leave after a few seconds. By the way, Keycon would be more like 2 synth modules. The most expensive one that I bought is the R-Bar, and that was like $740. I need it or else I leave. I do think while they do value me, and I do think I am kinda invaluable to them. I mean, I did get a promotion really, really quickly. And I am the only audio guy. I think if I came with that, they would just say, well, yeah, then you gotta leave. Because it legitimately has nothing to do with my job. I'm trying to get a course in workplace safety, though. There is it's called Sicherheitsbeauftragter. It's pretty much, you're not the main person. You're just there for your immediate surroundings. And if anything you notice, you're supposed to inform the real workplace security team, the main workplace security team. But I really want to do that. But that's also like a 4-day course and almost $1,000. Yeah, it would open a lot more working opportunities, actually. We'll see. I don't plan on switching my jobs this year. But I am kind of wanting to switch my jobs. My job. The next year or the year after that, the latest. So I do wanna change the jobs 2028, the latest. I love how you walk on these chains. And there's no music, unless you're in a fight, obviously. It's just the wind, the freaking filtered white noise. I love that artificial wind so much. God damn it, hit him, please! Thank you, Isla. Another one? God damn it. God damn it! No, I think you ran away. Ah, okay, we're getting 2 more hits in. Frog! Bastard. Thank you, Chrono. That should do it. What do I want to do then? I have no idea. Something else. The main thing is that I want to move to Kiel again. Got the job sticker. Jobs ticker. Not job sticker. One was literally workplace safety. That's funny. But it's probably for like actual mainline like safety engineers. That's not something I can do in a 5-day course. Like, this is such a fun effect. I love this wind effect so much. Yeah, the main thing is that I want to swap the place that I live. And I mean, I also want to do something else, but I don't have a specific thing in mind. I would just like to switch it up a bit. Then again, and that is something that I'm very aware of, especially since I went down to a 4-day week, I have a really good, like, my job has really good conditions right now. And it'll be hard to find something with conditions as good as those. But again, I do want to move to a different city, so... You're probably a job sticker. I mean, I kind of get that, right? You are in a... like a place of comfort. That doesn't mean that everything at your job is good, but... Like, changing your living situation, changing your work situation is scary because there's a lot of change. And most people, generally, actually including myself, would rather just stick with the familiar. But yeah, right now, I'm at this job for 4 years now. And that's twice as long than any other job I've been at. Like, all of the other jobs I've worked at were 2 years at the most. And I'm pretty much done at this job, right? I got the promotion to deputy team lead. I got a little more money out of it. I know that I don't want to be team lead. And even if I would want to, my team lead, my boss is like 41 years old. And I went to the convention of German audio engineers in November. And it was just so cool to actually have some deeper engagement about audio technology. Something that I don't have at my job, because my job only requires like very, very basic audio skills, at least for someone who is who studied it, right? I mean, apparently to my coworkers, everything to do with audio is black magic, but it's just some like configuring some PAs and basic acoustics and stuff like that. It's super simple. But I would like to have like a more challenging or more in-depth job when it comes to audio engineering again. Now, will I find that job and what will it be? I have absolutely no fucking clue. It's not like there are a lot of jobs for audio specialists out there. Well, we'll see. It'll be... Wait, did I think I missed something. Again, it won't happen this year, so it'll be like at least a year until I really have to think about that. Yeah, to be continued is definitely the way to phrase it. It'll be very interesting. The very annoying thing, and it'll be so annoying, will be to like coordinate finding a place to live and switching different jobs at the same time. That will be so stressful. I'm already stressed out by that, and as I said, it will happen the earliest in a year. So yeah, that will be super annoying. Kill him! Nice, Isla. That's the idea, Coma. The idea is to move together and move to Kiel, and both start new jobs at the same time. Come on, guys and gals! Isla's the only one who performs. What's happening? Okay, thank you. Chrono heard that. I feel like after, like, Load Vest, after 6 years of living alone, enjoying to live alone, and after like 6 years, 6 years after a very toxic relationship ended and I was forced to live on my own, I'm finally ready to move in with someone again. All I'm hearing is full-time streamer, so get to it, Kikon. Yeah, why am I doing this, Kikon? It'll definitely be easier for you, yeah. I full on expect it to be easier for you. But that just means you have to, like, make money for me as well. Nah, I wouldn't want that, actually. That's a very annoying situation to be in. Oop. Thanks, Coma. I'm sure in, like, some way it will. And again, it's, where am I going? Oh, this way. It's still a ways away. Housewife Ben? No one wants that. I'm legitimately only good at one part of householding, I guess, and that's cooking. But you don't want me to be the person, the singular person who, like, cleans. Cooking and shedding fur, that is also correct. I legitimately had a friend from my World of Warcraft times back in the day who I hadn't visited him at his flat for like 4 years when he moved out. And he told me he still found my hairs when he had to clean up the apartment when he moved out. After 4 years. No, Sparky, you don't understand. Right now, I don't have anything related to Warhammer 40k, so for now I'm safe. I'll let you know if that changes. Retro gamer synth, man. Yeah, I know! I know the allegations. I don't even know if that's a meme that or like my friend group and I came up with. Or if that's like something, I think I saw it on Blue Sky. Right, no, I saw like a comic. Where someone was like, wait, I don't do anything that could mean that I'm trans. And then you just see a whole wall of like Warhammer 40k memorabilia. Oh, it's a subclass. That makes sense. You got a dual class sometimes. Like synth nerds. God. Yep. But how did I say it? Unfortunately, I'm very secure in my in both my sexuality as well as my gender identity. Are there dom classes too? I mean, if synth nerd and Warhammer 40k are subclasses, what would be the opposite of that? Country music and cricket? Question mark? In some cases, game designer. Game designer is... I feel like game designer... Indie game designer is so transform coded. It's probably not my place to say. It's probably just because I follow a lot of trans game designers on Blue Sky. But you said in some cases, which again might be true. My cis maleness, exactly. My straight cis maleness. God damn it, guys. Why are you confused? Why do we need to let Isla do all the work, as per usual? Yeah, I mean, we talked about this already. The legitimately funny thing is I don't know how it happened. I do legitimately follow a good amount of trans people. Then again, I do follow a lot of people in general. But my argument always is, and was, that trans people just make cool shit. That as well, that as well. Like, I'm pretty sure the first... Well, maybe I'm not sure. I don't remember, actually. But one of the first trans people I followed was definitely Lilith... Oh, my God. Lilith Walter. Because she made Bloodborne PSX. And I mean, now with the Blue Sky music packs, there are just a good chunk of trans people in those packs, and I follow a lot of them. She is legit. The funny thing is I still haven't played the Bloodborne PlayStation demake. Still need to go down that. But I played a good chunk of Nightmare card. And it is legitimately great. It is legitimately a really, really fun card racer, and it's fucking free, and she still does updates for it. I mean, again, to be fair, I also follow a lot of cis people. Just that I think, because I am a straight cis man, it sticks out. It kind of sticks out more that I follow a lot of trans people, which I find weird, because why shouldn't I follow people? Because I follow them because A, I think they're funny, or B, because they do cool shit, or like C, all of the above. But I legitimately had someone question how that happened, and I didn't have a good answer for that. It's also because I think, oh man, I don't know who said it. It's like the attack on LGBTQI people by like right-wing and conservative politicians. Someone, I sadly forgot who said it. Someone was like, we would like to not have to talk about this either, but this is the battleground for civil rights that was chosen by the right-wing sphere. Right? So it is like, it does sometimes feel like the active culture war battleground. Which it so much doesn't need to be. But since I'm also a really, like, especially left-wing politically interested person, and very vocal about my political beliefs, that's also a reason that I follow a lot of trans people, because they talk a lot about their political experience. Which is like one of the ones that's the most under attack. Not necessarily the most. That's probably still refugees. But it's like one of the things that freaking asshole right-wingers just get up in their ass about. And then you gotta push back. Yeah, that's also, right? They call it a bubble for a reason, because you do get like algorithmically more and more. Well, not on Blue Sky. Blue Sky doesn't have an algorithm. At least not one that I use. I only use the following tab that legitimately only shows shows you the people you follow and what they quote post, which is very nice. Like, I almost forgot how it was on Twitter. Even before the shift. It was wild at times what the algorithm decided to show you. Sometimes you go into the follow tab and immediately realize why you didn't follow back. Yep. Yeah, that also does sometimes happen. A time hat? You get a time hat, my boy. You get the Sarah-topper. I mean, there are, as per usual, in every online space, and in every not online space, some weird-ass people. What can you do? I'm going to take another quick bathroom break, and then I'll be back. Blue Sky is something like Mastodon? It is, yeah. It is a Twitter alternative and has kind of established itself as like a more left-wing. The main vibe is definitely more left-wing or liberal or whatever you want to call it. It still is, like, it still has a variety, like a range of people on it, obviously, but the general vibe is way more left to the center coded than it even was on Twitter before the Nazi bought it. Yeah, and I never got into Mastodon. I don't know the user bases, but I personally do say that I got more engagement. I hate that word so much. But more engagement, more interactions, that's the better word, on Blue Sky than I ever did on Twitter. Do I remember how this guy works? Vaguely. Ah, 'tis where the guru of life remains imprisoned. Chrono, look! I think the left hand heals. Also, yeah, also that. Like Blue Skies, for example, where I met Sparky, I think. I'm pretty sure, actually. It's been a while now. I was so sure of that statement when I started to say it. But then I started questioning it. But yeah, I think we first had contact on Blue Sky. Steal from enemy. It's been over. Don't say it's been over a year. Reviving head with the defense arm. Don't give yourself head. I mean, or do. I'm not your priest. What am I talking about? Yeah, social media sucks. Pretty much entirely. I feel like Reddit, because you can curate Reddit for your own use pretty heavily, it still kind of works. And Reddit is an incredibly good archive. Like, pretty much every single time. Nice, got something. It was the thought that counted. What? Oh, I should try to heal up. Yep. I didn't really pay attention. I didn't pay attention. I was so engaged in the conversation. Yeah. Just get me into the game. Pretty much every single time I have an issue, I feel like I Google it and I get a random ass Reddit post from like 6 years ago. Like I posted quite a while ago on Blue Sky that Kiko and I wanted to play the first Assassin's Creed. Oh hey, I didn't get that. We wanted to play the first Assassin's Creed. And we had stuttering. And it was so weird. Because it was like a 2-second stutter every like 20 seconds or so. And with some Googling on like, again, like a 5-year-old Reddit post, I found out that it was because Assassin's Creed 1, a single-player game, tried to reach some freaking Ubisoft server that didn't exist anymore, and there was a fan patch. That's good for that. And I do kind of like, well, it also has some bad sides, not gonna lie. I do legitimately like Blue Sky in general. I found some cool people there. Yeah, exactly. You shouldn't overload it. It's not... Like, it's pretty much just a different Mastodon. And social media is hell. Even though I just said it's kind of fine. Don't rely on it. Maybe I need to defeat the right hand first. Stop! Why do you do it twice in a row? Jesus! Give me the freaking slurp kiss then. Nope. There we go. Yeah, you do miss out on a good chunk of Sparky to ban bullying. Networking is your strong side. That's something that I legitimately don't have. Sparky, you get the trivia after the fight. I just get bodied again if I don't concentrate on the fight now. Networking is super important for like hobby and creative stuff. I legitimately suck at it. I never was good. Oh, it's not your strong side. Yes, same. Big same. I was never good at networking. I suck at it. I suck at reaching out. And that's one of the things I legitimately dislike, though. I would like to be better at it, because it would legitimately help me. But yeah, I'm not good at it, and I don't really put work into being good at it. You somehow ended up with an indie label by shitposting. You mean Control-Alt-Delete? Because I legitimately have, for the next, like, collab EP, I do have Shift Control, that's what it was, yeah. I do have a reminder for, I don't know when, for a weekend where I don't have anything else planned, to make a track for them. So yes, I will submit something. Unless you meant submit in general, because then probably not. But I will submit a track. Shifties? That's kind of nice, actually. Oh yeah, they definitely do. They definitely do, but I suck at reaching out is the thing. Like I'm not bad at getting basic interactions. I suck at holding them. Like holding a contact over a long period of time. I mean, Kikon, I told you the story of how I almost didn't have contact with my best friend because we just didn't stay in contact after we both dropped out of uni. And the only reason why we still have contact, goddammit, is because I randomly saw him at the train station and went to him like, hey, we need to do something again. I have an appointment now, but I will call you later. Wait. Slurp kiss! That was really nice. That was one of the few times that it actually worked out for me. Like I think I was going to a doctor's appointment. I was already late and I just saw him standing there. And I basically went, hey, do you still have the same phone number? Cool. We have to do something again. I'll reach out. And we hadn't seen each other for like 2 years. And now we're still in contact. He was here last weekend. We're trying to do a heavy metal album this year. We'll see how it works. Because we're both lazy bastards that have way too much on our plate. No, that's the wrong thing! Well, gotta get a lapis then. Gotta get 2 lapises. Because I fucked up with frog. The secret to networking is leaning into your god complex. I can see that. But as the frickin' meme says... What was that? I picked the wrong thing. Are you really good enough for imposter syndrome? It's one of the most evil memes I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I am. I mean, true. Easy next question. You're not wrong. But that takes some getting used to, right? Just didn't see any other things you've been interested in a period of time. It's quite well to just talk. Yeah. Yeah, it's easier to have a reason, but I don't always find a reason. When I don't... I mean, some of my friends I don't regularly talk to. Like, best example, the friend that I went to his 40th birthday. We hadn't seen each other in 7 years. And we only talk like every 6 weeks or so. But we're still super good friends. You know exactly how you grew this confident? Oh, I'm interested to hear that then. Tell us your secrets, Sparky-senpai. In the early music streamer days, people would do the whole Twitch most mediocre singer. Yeah, I can see that. I can see how that worked. Did that get censored? I don't even know what you said. That's almost every male. It's definitely a lot of male friendships. Though I do have a friend who I talk to with pretty much every single day, but it is because he talks to me. I do have to say, I don't like small talk. I do legitimately dislike small talk. And it's only gotten... My dislike of small talk has only gotten more the more I have to do it at work. Depression got in the way of accepting compliments, therefore kind of dismissing my friends' opinions. I do feel that. I definitely had a phase about that as well. That's pretty much gone for me, though. But now I do feel pretty good about myself, and I do feel confident that if my friends compliment me, they do mean it for real, and I think that's sweet of them. Yeah, Boo Train. That's pretty much the relationship I have with that one friend I mentioned. We hadn't seen each other in 7 years because we were just not. No one really talked about visiting each other until he was like, "Hey, I'm turning 40. Do you want to come to my birthday?" I was like, "Sure. I'm actually in the area around that time, so why the fuck not?" And we just sometimes get up and play something together. We live like 5 hours apart now. And then it's legitimately as if we had never moved away from each other. And that's a super cool friendship. Not all friendships work like that, though. Yeah, you did do that. You did do that, Kikon. I remember that. Old man Malkia. Indeed, I am Malkia. Have we met before? More importantly, can you tell me anything about the Ocean Palace? I see. The Queen has degenerated to that degree. The more energy the Mammon machine absorbs, the further the Queen degenerates. Can you stop saying the word degenerate? Her spirit has been stolen by the infamous immortal Lavos. We must flee! The seal has been broken. The mountain will collapse. Elder, the mountain of woe is about to crumble! The mountain's gonna fall! Ah, we should get the fuck out of here then. That's so well done. It's so well done. With the wind stopping, and the noise stopping. Nah, you should get more compliments, Koma. You're a good guy. Lavos sleeps deep underground, while consuming the energy of this planet. The thing is, Koma, when it comes to that, what Kikon means, it's usually that you can tell that it's not about checking up, it's about talking. Just the act of talking. It's something like, you know how a lot of people use how are you, not as a question about the well-being of other people, but as a synonym for hello, which is incredibly annoying. And I don't know, it's just, for me, it's also gotten like worse over the years. Stop being a little bitch and do it is the answer. It is super annoying, but yeah, it's, you know, as the great philosopher that is Team 4-Star Goku has said, when you fall off a horse, you get right back up and you eat that horse. Come eat that horse with me, Vegeta. If the Murmur Machine is brought closer to him, he may awaken. We must hurry before it's too late. Elder, Shala is here. What? Shala's here. Miss Shala, why have you come to such a miserable place? Stop degrading yourselves. We enlightened ones were once the same as you. The only difference is that we are under Lavas's control. What a filthy hovel. Malkia, after the Mountain of Woe fell, I thought I would find you here. Is it safe for you to leave the palace? That no longer matters. The Ocean Palace is now operational. And all is lost. But without me, the Mammon Machine won't work. I have turned my back on that evil device. Yeah, oh yeah. I know that one as well. Coma. I've kept the skyway open. Hurry! We must stop my mother. Why don't we keep it right there? Oh, it's Dalton. Wrong voice. Tisk, tisk, my dear. Your presence is required elsewhere. Dalton, leave her alone. Ah, the geezer speaks. As I just said, like half an hour ago or so, Dalton's probably the worst thing in this entire game. The game is flawless, and it's my favorite game, and it's amazing. But man, I wish there was less Dalton in it. Silence, old man! You come to the Ocean Palace with me. Do anything funny and Shala's dust, got it? I did mention that, except I didn't. Shala! Oh, the backslap. The Queen's children all seem to have a problem with authority, don't they? Stay back. The life of this woman means nothing to me. Shall we get going, Shala dear? Your mother awaits. Ah, don't flash me. There we go. Oh, I legitimately can't leave until I speak to them. But I don't want to do that yet. This is where the stream stops for the night. No, wait, Sparky needs trivia. I almost forgot. I'm so very sorry. I saved the best one for last, though. Apparently, Reagan called his wife Mommy? Like, I only saw it as a quote on the Wikipedia article for monkey bread, which is a insanely roundabout way of going about things. Basically, he had his wife make him monkey bread all the time, and he's quoted as when he was about to get to a hearing for the Iran-Contra affair, he said to his wife, Mommy, I might go to jail, but I will always remember this monkey bread. Not mummy, mommy. M-O-M-M-Y. Did Ronald Reagan call his wife mommy? Did Ronald Reagan have a mommy kink? The world may never know. Because thankfully he's dead. He now provides a useful service. The most useful service Ronald Reagan has ever given as a gender-neutral bathroom. I bet he called her daddy too. Okay. This is where we end the stream. This is getting off the rails. Thank you so much for being here. Highly appreciated. super fun again. I so very much hope there will be a stream on Sunday. Again, I can't promise it. But I do want to stream on Sunday, so we'll see if that actually works out this time. I do want to get further in Final Fantasy IX, but we are making good progress in Chrono Trigger at least. So once we're done with Chrono Trigger, we will also play Final Fantasy IX on the Wednesday slot again for like a month, maybe longer, maybe 2 months. We'll see. We'll feel it out as we go, as per usual. Thank you so much for being here. Highly appreciated. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Stay safe, everyone. Stay healthy. Stop the recording.